to walk through life in hand, to build our lives together with the land, to make our home a dwelling for our dreams, to love each other and remember to sing. Shiru, Shiru, Ladonai. Shiru, Shiru, Ladonai. Shiru, Shiru, Ladonai. Shiru, Shiru, Ladonai. We're all born of love and light and joy. Every girl and every boy. Just beneath the angels we were made. What a precious gift, this gift that God gave. Shiru, Shiru, Ladonai. Shiru, Shiru, Ladonai. Shiru, ah, Shiru, Ladonai. Shiru, Shiru, Ladonai. Shiru, Ladonai. Shiru, Shiru, Ladonai. Shiru, Shiru, Ladonai. Shiru, Shiru, Ladonai. I will take a long look at me, think about what it is I see. Have I been good to you? Did I do all that I said I'd do? Remembering the words I've used, thinking about the times I was rude. If I am thankful for this gift, let me say it with deeds, not just lips. It's gonna be a brave new year, starting right now, right here. And I will be strong and stand up tall, reach out for others when they fall. I will rejoice in my faith and remember that love is why we're made. Be the very best that I can be for the world and for me. Every day we live our lives. Some days we let ourselves slide and we forget our way. Thankfully it's not too late. Avinu Malkeinu.
Ah, yes, Avinu Malkeinu, returning in this time of Tshuva. Welcome to the month of Elul. Our Zoom Siyyum on a Wednesday during the month of Elul. I'm Cantor Paul, for those of you who may not recognize me or this non-virtual background that I inhabit here in the Cantorial Asylum. Shalom, everybody. Great to have you with us. Shalom, Rabbi.
Erev Tov, everyone. Great to be with you. I'm just going to say hello to some of the folks, to Janet and Ellen and Marianne and Kylie and Mike and Lisa and Adele and anybody else who I don't know who's with us on Facebook Live to welcome you. And it's great to have you with us. We're going to begin with a little music and then we'll lay out the agenda for the evening. So let's start with a song.
Oh, set shalom. Wait a minute here. Seems we lost a little bit of guitar there. A little too much guitar. Oh, set shalom. Bim Roman. Oh, set shalom. Bim Roman. Uyase, 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 shalom. Uyase, 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 shalom. Uyase, 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 shalom. Aleinu. 1, 2, 3, 4. May the one who brings peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who brings peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who brings peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who brings peace bring peace down, bring peace down. Oh, say shalom. Bim Roman. Oh, say shalom. Bim Roman. Uyase, uyase, uyase shalom. Uyase, uyase, uyase shalom. Uyase, uyase, uyase shalom. Aleinu.
And welcome to Christine and Chris as well. It's great to have you with us. I'm going to share a story and then we will say hello. And then we will have our Siyyum prayers and we'll blow the shofar this evening as well. So all of those things in this week that is coming up on next week is the end of next week is Rosh Hashanah. So I know. So I didn't know if you were telling me to be quiet. Like, don't say that because that's too scary, Cantor Paul, that it's coming up in such a short time. All right. The rabbi wrapped herself in her talit. Now she was all alone. She could no longer see or hear the congregation. It was Nila, and the Day of Atonement was drawing to a close. Outside, the sun was setting. Soon the fast would be broken. Would her prayers and the prayers of those who stood with her in the synagogue be heard in the highest heaven? Would they be inscribed in the book of life for a good and sweet year? The rabbi wished to know these things, and so she sought out God for just a very few seconds of precious conversation. Sure, she knew that there were many others around the world who were seeking God's attention at this very moment. But then, as in a vision, God's response came to the rabbi. If Tom would pray on behalf of the community, all prayers would be accepted on high. Tom, the same Tom who always sat in the very back of the synagogue without a prayer book at any time because he knew neither how to read nor how to recite the proper prayers. The rabbi couldn't believe it. Tom? No. Those people who paid the highest price for a seat near the eastern wall, not them. Not those who spoke loudest at the rabbi's lessons. Not those who had the nicest kippot or talit. But Tom? At once the vision disappeared. The rabbi found herself alone again, enveloped by her talit. She looked out at her congregation and raised her arms into the air. All stopped. There was silence and everyone looked at the rabbi. Bring Tom to the bima. And then It was so quiet in the shul, everyone could hear a pin drop. Bring Tom to the bima? This one whispered to the next. Why Tom? What's going on here? Tom was shocked to hear his name called, especially at this moment during the most sacred service of the year. He had heard his name called, but he could not move his feet. His limbs had become paralyzed at the very awe of the moment. He was aware that all eyes were locked on him. What could the rabbi possibly want with me, he thought. Two people appeared at his side. They brought Tom before the rabbi. The rabbi put her hands on Tom's shoulders and said, God has asked that you pray on behalf of the whole congregation. We await your prayer. But, stammered Tom. Everyone knows I do not know the words of the prayer. I cannot read the words. How can I possibly do what you have asked? Tom, said the rabbi softly and with great kindness, God has called upon you. Respond to that call in your own way. That's all that God asks. Tom looked into the rabbi's eyes and found strength. I will pray as I know how, he said, but first you must give me a moment to get my prayer. The rabbi did not know what Tom meant. How does one go to get a prayer? But she nodded her approval, and Tom rushed from the synagogue. A great cry went up from the congregation. What's going on? We demand to know what is happening. But the rabbi remained silent as she awaited Tom's return. After quite a while, Tom returned carrying a plain clay pitcher. He ascended the bima and stood before the open ark, holding the pitcher before him. Tom spoke in a quivering, secret kind of voice. Rabbono shel olam, ruler of the universe, I am not the wisest scholar in the community. I do not know the words to most of the prayers, but when I pray to you, the words I choose come straight from the heart. At this holiest of moments, I have brought you the most pious gift I own. Here in this pitcher are the tears that I have shed when I sit late at night and think about my family and all those in our community who go to bed hungry and do not own even a special clothes for Shabbat. When I think of how much I love them and how much I cannot give them, I weep for hours on end. Here are my tears. They say much more than I can. All I can do is pray that no one else in the community ever will have the reason to cry as I do. At that moment, the rabbi closed the curtains to the ark. She turned to Tom and said, Never have I heard such eloquence nor true piety. It is because of you that God has accepted our prayers. You are the one who should bless this community now as the Day of Atonement ends, not I. Tom could not believe the honor the rabbi was giving him. He swallowed hard and lifted his hands. With arms outstretched and his heart in his throat, Tom blessed the congregation. He remembered a prayer his wife always said when important things happened in their lives. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shehachianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Holy One, source of life, you have given us life and given us our health and granted us the happiness of sharing this wonderful moment. The community did not forget what Tom had done for them. They made sure that Tom and his family never wanted for anything ever again. Erev Tov. We're going to take a minute now, and anybody who wants to say hello can do that. And then we're going to go into our Zoom Siyyum. Aurora, do you want to share something?
Hi, I got to say something, and then lots of ice cream cones and lots of ice cream. I was sitting on ice cream cones like this. You know, when Mom pet them.
I don't know where they are.
I'll get them. And also, you can, well.
Is this one you made in school today?
Yeah, but actually, the ice cream. Oh, my ice cream cone, it has a face.
Oh, look at it.
Oh,
Do you have a favorite kind of ice cream, a favorite flavor?
and then there's one more that's on a different piece of paper.
I see that.
That's fine.
Well,
Do
do
you
you
want
want
to
to
answer the
tell
rabbi's question? What's
Rabbit
your
what your
favorite
favorite ice cream flavor is?
I think chocolate or vanilla or something.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
have Ice cream pie for Mommy's birthday.
Yeah.
Delicious. Yum, yum. All right. School going okay, Aurora? School going okay, Aurora?
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
had
Okay.
and Mommy and Daddy, Mommy and he said one, and then Daddy and Mommy said one together, and Mommy and Daddy was chocolate ice cream, and mine and Bonus was
Mommy's.
chocolate.
Yeah, we had
ice
coffee,
We had
ice cream,
coffee and they had chocolate.
Oh, that's
You want
great.
to tell Rabbi that the school is going well?
Yeah, this was going well.
Good. Good to see you guys.
Good to see
All right,
Bye.
Becca, do you want to say hello?
Your turn.
We got special cover for my iPad.
Oh, look at that. That's pretty.
An iPad case. Yeah.
That's nice.
Over there.
Yeah, and
What
it'll
else
help
you wanna
protect
tell
it too.
Yeah.
How's your schooling going, Becca?
Look at them when you talk.
Good. And
Yeah.
I even, after Uma was my teacher, I was her teacher. My castle was the school.
Your castle, you made it in like a school?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
And she read the books to Uma, which is grandma who teaches her.
Yeah.
And we've been having a lot of success with the humming feeder. They've been coming all day.
Oh, good.
Coming and going all day. So yeah.
That's great. They know it's there now, so now they're coming.
The word's out.
The word's out. All right. Terrific.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Everybody.
Anybody else have anything they want to share? There's somebody here who's just offering on Facebook. Chris is just saying, we all to pray for all those who live in the foothill communities near the fire, that they and their homes remain safe. And we, I think wherever we live in this area, we're aware of the fire. There's ash falling out of the sky. But for some, it's really right up near where they live and puts them at risk. And they certainly are in our prayers and our hearts. And Yvonne, you had something you wanted to share. What are you showing us? The sky? The smoke? You're muted, though. I can't hear if you're saying anything. There you go.
I was saying yesterday evening I went out and took some pictures. I don't think you can really see that, can you?
No, not really. I mean, I can see that it's a picture and that's like the sun's going down.
Yeah, the sun was, as you know, it looks quite strange because
Yeah.
the fires. It's a brilliant glow. Let's put it that way. By the way,
Yeah.
good
There's an
evening.
irony to that, right?
Good evening to everybody. Everybody keep safe. Well, obviously, we know the mask more now because of the outside atmosphere, let's put it that way, and keep hydrated.
Thank you, Yvonne. Yeah, there's always that kind of sad irony that the sunsets are particularly beautiful when there's a lot of smoke in the air. So we have that going on. And hi to Donna, and Matan is saying hello too. Matan Tabak is saying hello. So saying hi to Matan as well. Let's move into our Shema and Hashkivenu prayers, our evening Siyyum.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod, Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam, Leolam Va'ed. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'shalom, L'shalom. Vehamidenu shomrenu lechayim. Ufros aleinu sukat shalomecha. Ufros aleinu sukat shalomecha. Amen. Just give me 1 second. Shelter us beneath your wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us, God, wrong from right, O Adonai. Amen. Amen, amen. Amen, amen. Amen. Ashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, l'shalom. Vehamidenu shomrenu l'chayim. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha. Amen.
Just a few announcements. I hope that everybody is staying safe and all of that at this time. A week from Friday evening, we greet the new year with Rosh Hashanah. And at the beginning of next week, those who have sent in their renewals should be getting an email from us with all the different links for all the services during, at least for Rosh Hashanah, probably for the whole thing, but depending on our organization, we'll see, but you'll certainly be getting all your Rosh Hashanah links. And we will get those things to you. We also will have some crews making deliveries on Wednesday and Thursday of next week to those who have renewed, things that you can use for our Rosh Hashanah Seder and to celebrate Rosh Hashanah and Shabbat on Friday night. Lonnie, do you have a question? Something you wanted to ask or share?
Yeah, I was just wondering, is it too late to send in a video greeting for the holidays?
If you do it by the end of this week or so, that would be great.
Okay, great. We're going to try to do it tonight. We keep on saying do it.
Terrific. Terrific. We'd love it.
Thank you.
Any other announcements, Cantor Paul, that you want to share?
I just want to remind everyone that this Saturday evening at 7:30, we are participating in a community slichot, including congregations all the way from Glendale to Redlands, cantors, rabbis, the whole community, ganze mishpacha, and we're all going to be on Zoom together. So there is some interactivity possible if you are on Zoom. It'll also be broadcast on our usual Facebook, YouTube, and StreamSpot channels. But if you want to be interactive, if you want to see and be seen, so to speak, you can join us on Zoom. Although you have to register, just click on a little link. It's been in emails. It will be in more emails, and it's available now, has been for a number of weeks. Please register so that you can get in easily at 7:30. It includes all the password information. Once you register, you don't have to remember anything. You just click on it. So it should be very nice. We had a meeting earlier today of all the participants and get to meet a few of the new rabbis and cantors in our community, as well as connect with some of the ones who've been around for a long time, like us.
Final announcement is that Sunday morning is our Taste of Beit Sefer. It's our sort of get to see Beit Sefer, meet the teachers, do those kinds of things. Whether people are registered already or not, we invite them to join us Sunday morning. There's an email that either will be going out today or went out today to those who are already on our Beit Sefer list. And if there are people who are still need to get that email, if you send me, I can forward it to you. Just send me a note. I know that Natalie was trying to send it to all the people who were in group 3 last year, the Jewish families in group 3, but I don't know if it was in the initial send out because she was getting all those addresses from Deborah to send out because she didn't have them in the things. But we will, if not, you'll get them in the next couple of days, or I can forward them to you. But Sunday morning, 10 o'clock to 11:15. And it'll include music and a little prayer service and getting to see teachers and various things like that in little blocks throughout that time. So that's available. And I encourage people who have Beit Sefer age kids to come and meet people and see what the program is going to look like this year. And then you can learn more about how to be a part of it. It'll then start after the High Holy Days. The program itself will start after the High Holy Days, but the Get to Know Beit Sefer will be this Sunday. And I'll follow up with Natalie after this call to make sure she got those things and can get them out to people if they're in group 3. All right. Should we sing and then blow the shofar, Cantor? Okay, why don't you lead us in a little music?
Idea. If you love not one another in daily communion, how can you love God whom you have never seen? If you love not one another in daily communion, how can you love God whom you have never seen? More love, more love. The heavens are calling, the angels are singing, O Zion, more love. When you love one another, God is within you. You are made pure to let in the light. When you love one another, God is within you. You are made pure to let in the light. More love, more love. The heavens are calling, the angels are singing, O Zion, more love. Ahava, ahava, ahava b'shamayim, ahava me'enayim, kulanu, kulanu, ahava. More love, more love. The heavens are calling, the angels are singing, O Zion, more love. V'ne'emar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol ha'aretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad Ushemo echad. Tekiah, Shivarim, Teruah, Tekiah,
Erev Tov, everyone. Thanks for being with us. See y'all soon.
See you all very soon. Just Shabbat Friday night as usual.